glad you're here. Have a good radio show. Have fun. That's the whole idea. Well, I'm going to have a good time. Yes. Yes. In fact, what I found is that this...
I've been this whole world round. Take me to my
WFQ, just crank it up.
Alvin Youngblood Hart, a Hannibal Records release called Territory. The classic John Hardy. Marcia Ball, Luann Barton, Angela Straley from Dreams Come True on Antone's Records, Bad Thing. Or more likely, Bad Thing. Mark Hummel, this is a new release on Tone Cool Records. It's called Low Down to Uptown. I kind of like that. Tain't What You Say from Mark Hummel. And Mike Henderson and the Blue Bloods coming in on the 28th down at the GE Assurance Life Virginia concert series. This guy, last time you saw him, he was in town playing with the Dead Reckoning folks, Kevin Welsh and all those. I mean, he is an awesome performer. Nobody's Fault But Mine from his Dead Reckoning release called Edge of Night. On a Saturday evening. It's a good thing. We're brought to you in part this evening by Plan 9 Music on Midlothian Turnpike and celebrating their new expanded Carytown store, 3012 of West Cary. More new and used hard-to-find music, folk, blues, Cajun, and purebred American mongrel. Also by Moondance. Tonight, Bill Kirchin, Too Much Fun. Tomorrow, Nickeltown. Alternative Monday, Tuesday, Humble Sacrifice. Wednesday, Frantic Flat Tops, 7 foot, easy for me to say, 7 Foot Politic. Thursday, Help Wanted. Friday, Ruthie in the Wranglers. Next Saturday, Big City. Sunday, Chronic Johnny. Also by Sharon Miller Realty, offering rental opportunities on Ocracoke Island. Just a ferry ride away. The Outer Banks of North Carolina without the stoplights. Now, well, we have these wonderful restaurateurs. They know that musicians run on their stomachs. When it first started out, it was kind of a disjointed sort of a thing that was like, what? What is this? What does it mean? Well, what it means, what it's come to mean, is like a CD of original songs from songwriters, done from the songwriter's point of view, with the freedom to do them the way they want to do them, and very well recorded and well mastered and well released and put out by Planetary Records. And we got these folks over in the kitchen. Let's take a stroll over ourselves. Watch your step there. See if we can get them to stretch a string for us. I don't think we'll have a problem with that. Hello? Woo. Well, hello, Mr. Coppin.
Mr. Wilson.
It's good to see you. It's good to see you. It's very good to see you.
Long time.
Let me drag Brooke Saunders over here next to this microphone with you for a minute to say, good to have you here, Brooke.
Good to be here, Paige.
We'll either talk louder or get closer to the mic, one of the two.
I'm talking louder and getting closer. I got both of them.
Well, that could be a recipe for disaster, but then again, we don't care. Hey, so this thing started out what, Brooke? I mean, I say we got to give you credit for the results of your actions. I think you're like the driving force behind all this.
I kind of kicked it off, but I got a lot of expert help almost immediately on this, so we were covered real well from the beginning with lots of folks, especially vocal members.
As in Virginia Organization of Composers and Lyricists.
The one and only.
Well, we've been big fans of those folks for a long time. They're not too many towns have such a form of songwriters and poets. They get together and knock on each other's brains with at least once a month.
Well, look what it helped create here. I mean,
well, the CD's pretty cool, and I'm happy to have y'all here. You're a good bunch of folks. We're glad. So I'd kind of like to jump right in here. This is Claire Clifford Coppin, who at one time was a poetry editor for the Out of the Blue Review, if I'm not mistaken.
That is right.
My goodness, such a long time ago.
Still
and
got the
far,
big
far
old
away.
stack of poetry, but you know, it's in a drawer somewhere.
Mine's in like a box, sealed up on a pallet somewhere.
We don't let it out, except to those who can really stand it.
So the song you're doing, Cliff, it's She Goes Everywhere But Home.
Yes, that's right.
Is there a reason to explain this to anyone? Or do you
Well,
just wanna let it speak for
there's a
itself?
fake story behind it, which is, of course, I wrote it for Lyle Lovett and Pope, you know, because
He would
got
try
involved
to
with
get
that,
you out of debt.
with
Right.
that girl, and then just didn't work out. But the real story is that it occurred to me that Buenos Aires and Paris sort of rhymed, and it turned into a Liszt song. So that's really what happened. And I'll just be honest with your listeners. I won't be honest with any of the
people. This is
people.
player
on my
Cliff
show.
Coppin. She Goes Everywhere But Home. Out of the Blue on WCVE.
In tux and gown by candlelight, she walks and tangled through the night. Our romance made champagne out of thin air. Such sophistication, such intoxication, such a vintage love so sweet and rare. But she goes to Paris, to Burton and Buenos Aires. She goes to Hollywood and to Rome. She goes between the covers of magazines for fashion lovers. She goes everywhere but home. So I see her in Elle and the pages of Mademoiselle. I see her in Glamour and in Vogue. I see her on the billboards, along the freeways of my dreams. I see her everywhere but home. Were they just pretenses? All our talks of picket fences and a Cape Cod on a maple-shaded street. It was so enticing, all planned out to cake and icing, but she's got a shoot in Marrakech next week. So I take her to parties, to the theater and Sardi's. I take her to the Copa for the show. But this heart of mine is breaking. All these pictures they keep taking her everywhere. I see her face everywhere. She goes everywhere but home. She goes everywhere but home.
Very sweet. So, and we've got, basically what we've got happening is tomorrow, the 19th, Sunday night, is the CD release party, right, Brooke?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. It's on for tomorrow night.
At Plan 9,
At Plan 9.
at 8 o'clock.
That's right. The whole CD will be performed.
Are you going to have, I mean, we're only going to get about half a dozen folks in here tonight, but the whole crew's going to be there tomorrow.
That's right. 14 total. Going to get everybody. Except William Parrott will be on the road, but we're going to sing his song.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, we're not going to leave him out.